Need to share insights with your most important executives and decision makers? Present Mode in SAP Analytics Cloud allows you to organize your story content for presentation to stakeholders in an environment that places the focus on your data. Keep in mind that Present Mode is available only for stories created using the optimized story experience. You can easily convert stories from classic to optimized from the File menu. When you open an existing story, it's typically displayed in View mode, which is a version of the story interface that provides access to features relevant to story users rather than creators. Users can navigate between pages by selecting a specific page or using the page controls. Present Mode provides a version of this view-only interface that is intended for presentation purposes, where you can dictate a specific flow for how pages are displayed that deviates from the existing page order, exclude certain pages from the presentation, and refine the navigation experience. You can define which of these modes you want the story to open in by default from the navigation settings in the Outline panel. To set up a presentation, you must first ensure that all the pages you want to display are contained in the same story. If you want to display pages from other stories, you can import them from here rather than recreating them. You must save your changes before the imported pages can be integrated into the presentation structure. Pages that have been imported from other stories are flagged with the import icon in the Outline panel. If the imported page changes in the original story, you'll be prompted to review and choose whether to adopt the changes. Updating the page will overwrite any edits made after the initial import. Once your story contains all the necessary pages, you can optionally adjust how those pages will be presented in the story settings. If you don't set a presentation structure, the story pages will display in their original order when you launch Present Mode. You can navigate to the settings from the toolbar or from the Outline panel. Existing pages in the story are listed on the left. For large stories, you can search, filter, or sort pages to help find the content you want. To diverge from the original page order, you can create a topic as a container and then click and drag pages into the topic. This creates a tree structure for navigating through the presentation. Once a page has been added to the presentation structure, it's flagged with a checkbox in the left panel. You can reorder the pages as required. From here, you can build out the rest of the structure by adding topics or subtopics and then adding pages to them. If you want to present only a subset of this structure in certain instances, you can choose whether to show or hide topics. Once you've saved your changes, you can review the presentation. In the navigation panel, you can see that only the selected topics and pages display. From here, you can also add filters to the selected pages, unpin the panel, or detach the panel, depending on how you want to interact with it. A floating toolbar is also provided with the most common tasks you may need to complete during your presentation. If you want to customize how the toolbar displays, you can return to Edit mode to configure the view time settings. Here you can choose how and where you want the toolbar to display, and which buttons to include and in what order. When you return to Present Mode, the toolbar has been reconfigured. For more information on how to use Present Mode to create a presentation based on your story pages, check out the help topic links in the description and try it for yourself today.